Okay, thanks, Dr. Mohammad Akram, to give me opportunity to give the lecture. So I am going to discuss about the CV versus resume. So unfortunately, I am not prepared about any specific topic. So I am discuss about the CV and the resume. First of all, I will discuss about the resume. So resume is the official documents you submit for any kind of the job or application. So what should we have to add in our resume? Resume most of time or ideal resume should be of the one page. So first section in the resume is the personal information. In the personal information, you have to add your profile, professional photo, your contact email, your contact phone number, and your social media handlers. Like you can mention your LinkedIn profile and your also ResearchGate profile and any other link where you are publishing your paper or any important like app or other link where your achievements are mentioned. And then moving forward to the next section should be the educational background. So in the educational background you have to mention your education in the reverse order, like firstly if you have done PhD master, so first of all you have to add the PhD, then master, and then bachelor. You have to maximum add your two of the latest education background. Like if you done the bachelor and master, you just mention bachelor and master, not FSC or O level or and A level. On the other hand, if you done PID, you just mention PID and master. No need to mention the bachelor degree in resume. So moving forward to the next section, next section should be about your experience history or your any kind of the experience relevant to your academics, relevant to your field, or relevant to any other relevant that helps you to gain some skills. So in the experience sections, when you mention your experience, so you have to write it down, like in which organization you work, your time period, and duration. Then after mentioning these steps, you have to mention like what you have learned from the organization and what you gained from them during the internship time period. Like if I have done the internship in hospital, so I will mention collaborated with the doctor team of doctors and analyze the report writing and learned how to take on the history of the patients. So this is the outcome of my experience. So in the experience section, it's your responsibility to mention, always mention what is the outcome of your experience. So it will help to recruiters or others, the members who select you for a job or something. It helps them, you are learning something from this institution, and you learn this from institution, and you learn different skills from different institution. Then moving forward to experience, then you have to mention any type of the publication if you have. Like you can just write down its name. If you have 4 to 5 publication, you don't need to mention all of them. You can just add the top of your papers and put your research gate profile link in your personal information. After educational history, you can add any kind of the international seminars and online courses you have done. So in the resume, you have to just mention about the three of the certification and three of the online courses, and then you have to manage all the conferences and seminars in the CV. That's the detail about your resume. Moving forward, after certification and online courses, you have to mention honors and awards. What are the honors and how many awards you have achieved? So you also have to mention about 2 to 3 awards that quite relevant to the job or that quite relevant to your position where you are applying. After it, you have to mention about your skills. Skills can be related to the transferable and specific. There are two kind of the skills, like specific should be relevant to your education, your academics, like a career, like you are, if you are good in IT or computer, your background is IT, like if you know about the MS SSP, so it is specific skill related to your field. On the other hand, the transferable skill is the skills that you can learn from somewhere and transfer it also into the other people's. One of them is teamwork, communication skills, and leader skills. So you have to add maximum 3 to 4 specific skill relevant to the job, and also you can add transferable skill that quite match, like most of the application they have criteria, like the people or ideal candidate have communication, leadership, and management skills. So you have to mention according to the job requirements. Then after it, you can add the additional information. In the additional information, you can add your interest, your language, or any English proficiency exam you have done, or anything you want to highlight that that you think might be effective. So this is all about the resume, and now I am going to discuss about the CV. So CV is the detail of all of your educational history and all of your work you have done during your age. Like the CV can be up to 200, 300 pages, but to build a CV like this, you need to do a work of like 30 to 40 years. So in this case, the most of the time CV should be 3 to 5 pages. So what will be the structure of the CV? Should be like, first of all, the personal information. The personal information should be like same in the resume. Then you have to mention what is your objective as a academic. Where are you applying? So what is the objective you want to learn from them? Then moving forward, you will add education history. In this section, you can add detail about your education history, like in the PID you worked on this paper, and in the master you published this article, and in the bachelor degree your project work was that, and your supervisor is different and different, you can mention in the education history blog. Then after the education history, you can add your research interest. In the research interest, you can match, you can add your skill or interest you want to do further studies. So after the research interest, add the heading should be about the certification or international seminars. So all the conferences and the international seminars you have done, you can mention as many as you have, you can mention in your CV. After the conferences and seminars, you have to move into the online courses and online workshops. So you can add online courses, every any certificate related to the online courses like Coursera, Udemy, and there are a lot of other website available. They are providing online courses. So you can add online courses in that section, like online courses and online workshops. Then after it, you can add the extracurricular activities, in which if you are a member of any organization, any association, like any kind of the society in your university, any welfare, any of the kind you are doing extras than your studies, so you can add in extracurricular activity. Like if you have joined any organization, like if you have worked in the British Council, so you can add you have collaborated with them along with your education with British Council to working or doing on some project. So this is all about extracurricular activity. Then after you have to add the language proficiency. So if you have IELTS exam, it's the best to mention your exam. If you have not attempted the IELTS exam, yes, so you can just mention your English proficiency level, like communication and reading, writing is good, and your English proficiency certificate also work from your previous institution. Then you can add as many language you can speak. You can add like if I am from Pakistan, so I can speak Urdu, Punjabi, and English. So I will mention this language in my language proficiency. So on the other hand, if you are from somewhere where your native language is different, so you can mention in that cv. After it, you can add your personal attributes or skill summary. So in this section, you can mention all the skills you have, like related to your field or something extra. Like one is about your field. You can mention like you are good in the HPLC and chromatography and the dog study and spectrometry. So these are the specific skill. On the other hand, you can add the other skills like